Though the first step of the Artemis 1 mission is over, the journey to usher in a new era of space travel is far from over.
WAAY 31's Dan Schaefer is at Kennedy Space Center with a look at how NASA leaders made the Artemis 1 mission possible.
History. That's really the best way to describe what happened here Wednesday at Kennedy Space Center. NASA proving its strength, launching the most powerful rocket ever built. And while spirits are high here at the spaceport, as you would imagine, launching a rocket is no easy task.
I have to say, for what we saw tonight, it's an A+.
Today we got to witness the world's most powerful rocket take the Earth by its edges and shake the wicked out of it. And it was quite a sight. It's quite a sight.
A sigh of relief from NASA leaders as they watch their mega moon rocket blast off into outer space. That sigh truly earned the space agency overcoming several challenges to avoid a third scrubbed launch attempt in as many tries. As the countdown clock ticked, a hydrogen leak in a valve on the mobile launcher forced NASA to make a tough decision.
You know, it's always a hard thing to do to send the red team out to the launch pad.
2 men and their safety escort, tasked with going to the launch pad to fix the problem by hand. The SLS is one of the most sophisticated rockets ever built. But to serve its purpose, NASA crews took an old-fashioned approach.
How does technology help you? And there are so many ways that it does. And you talk about the ability to get imagery that you can never get before. There are also times when you just got to put a wrench on a nut and you got to resolve an issue that you've got. And that's where we ended up today.
After fixing not only that issue, but also a faulty Ethernet cable at a radar site that would have kept the rocket grounded, the Orion spacecraft finally found itself heading toward the moon, paving the way for future exploration.
Mars is months and months away. There's a lot out there to explore. And this is the next beginning. And this is the Artemis generation.
That generation made possible with the work done in our own backyard.
I want to thank John Honeycutt and the SLS program for putting that Priority 1 mission in play, as well as Jody Singer at the Marshall Space Flight Center and the Marshall Space Flight Center team. They did an amazing job getting us to this point.
All of us in North Alabama can be proud of the hard work that's gone into Artemis 1 and the hard work being put into future Artemis missions. The big vehicle assembly building behind me, believe it or not, parts for Artemis 2 are already being delivered here. That launch, a crewed launch, the first one, is set for liftoff in about 2 years. Reporting at Kennedy Space Center, I'm Dan Schaefer, WAAY 31 News.